The Omicron variant is now here in mid-Michigan. According to the Genesee County Health Department, 2 people have tested positive for Omicron less than a week after the variant was first detected in our state.
An epidemiologist has come forward saying she was diagnosed with Omicron. The Flint woman now tells TV5's Jamie Sherrod on how she believes she caught the variant.
If I had been masked up at that reception, the chances of me contracting COVID would have been substantially lower.
Flint doctor Deborah Furr-Holden becoming a victim of what ended up being a super spreader event for the Omicron variant. A dean of public health integration for MSU, she was among the guests at a Wisconsin wedding in late November for one of her former medical students. Many there were medical experts, and like herself, they were vaccinated.
I took on a risk because I assumed a certain level of protection because the guests were vaccinated, many were boosted, many of us had negative COVID tests before the event.
Dr. Furr-Holden says many people wore masks and kept their distance during the wedding. That changed when the reception began.
People came in masked, but as the event went on, people removed their masks.
3 days later, Dr. Furr-Holden tested positive.
I had a scratchy throat and a headache. And I noticed while I was washing dishes, I got really tired.
It spread to her daughter.
She's not been as fortunate as me. She seems to have had some now lingering symptoms and some other conditions that have been exacerbated.
She and her daughter have since tested negative, but she says tonight her daughter had to go to the emergency room with swollen arms and hands. So far, no explanation as to why.
We're still trying to figure out if those other concerns are just coincident with her COVID infection or causally related to her COVID infection.
She says her story should serve as a cautionary tale that vaccinated people should not let their guard down.
I underestimated the risk and I put myself and others in harm's way.
I'm Jamie Sherrod, WNEM TV5.
Final data on Pfizer's experimental treatment for COVID-19 has now been shared with the FDA as part of the company's application to authorize the pill for emergency use.